What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Arie, and today I want to tell you a little story about how I made my first $10,000 with Shopify. Now, this was not an overnight thing whatsoever, but I actually did a very unique thing to get to those $10,000. So this is actually going to be a really interesting video for sure. Alright, let me just put my camera on this tripod here. I don't want to be all shaky the whole video, obviously. Alright, we are ready for this. So guys, first things first, like I said in one of my earlier videos, please bear with me on the echo. Guys, I understand it's a little annoying to hear all the echo in my apartment here, but trust me, I am getting all this whole situation figured out. I'm getting a better camera, a better mic, everything is gonna get better and better. But yes, so our first $10,000, yes, it was the best feeling in the world. Of course, this was not a quick thing whatsoever, like I explained earlier. In fact, it took me almost a full year to be able to get to this point. Now, of course, in that full year, there was a lot of setbacks. There were a lot of times where I just completely quit. But then after I finally started picking up some momentum, I got together with my partner Tyler and we started figuring some stuff out. Now, here's the thing. I did not use Instagram influencers, and I did use Facebook ads, but I didn't use them in the traditional way that you would expect. I was trying website conversion ads all the time, just like I do now. But obviously back then I had no idea what I was doing. I was essentially just throwing money at the wall and seeing what would stick, which is what a lot of people do nowadays still. And of course it was not working out. So I would see some sales here and there. I had already had my first sales. I had already even had my first $100 day by then. But like I said, I was not seeing any sort of consistency. In fact, I was always losing money. So what I did then is my partner and I, we started working together. We started, I was trying to teach him what I was doing. And then what happened was that actually Tyler found this thing called ManyChat, okay? So if you guys don't know what ManyChat is, I'll put up a picture right here of kind of what it is, but it's a website. So you go to manychat.com and it's essentially where you build out a messenger list, okay, for a Facebook Messenger list. And with this list, of course, you can send them promotions, you can do whatever you want with this list. And ManyChat provides you with a lot of ways to grow a subscriber list. So what Tyler started to do was really hone in on this ManyChat thing, because for some reason he saw something in it that I maybe didn't see right away. He right away told me, he's like, dude, you gotta check this out. This thing is so cool. You can do this and that and this and that. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, whatever. But it ended up being extremely beneficial and a huge part of our success. So what we were doing essentially is just trying to grow our fan page. So we had a niche fan page for our Shopify store, kind of like how I do now still, but we were doing it a little bit differently. We were actually trying to be really interactive with our audience, by doing giveaways, by just like commenting with people, trying to get on conversations with people. Then the reason why is because when you do this, it actually subscribes them to your messenger list. So we would be doing this all the time with our niche fan page and really just developing a community. And we ended up building, a page to almost like 15,000 likes. And we were getting a ton of organic engagement, like literally like 1,000 likes and a ton of shares organically on our posts because of how well we were managing the page. After a certain amount of time, we were able to build up a solid messenger list of over like 1,000 people, right? And with this list, what we started to do was send them free plus shipping promotions. So what we would say is, we want to give you this for free for being a part of our community. All you have to do is cover the shipping cost, and boom. And that is what made us our first $10,000. So what we did is we took that method and we just went all in on it. So every month we started doing promotions just like this to kind of try to, incentivize people to purchase this free plus shipping offer. We would typically do like a keychain or something like that, maybe a necklace, something related to the niche that we were selling in, which was kind of like the video game niche at the time, which is one of the reasons why we actually had to stay away from that store after a while. But for the time being, it was an awesome way to really understand that thinking outside the box sometimes really pays off. You really can't be following the crowd too much all the time. Actually, and after, like 6 months of doing this like all the time, we were able to gather over 15,000 Messenger subscribers, which ended up generating us about $10,000 a month. And it was amazing, of course. So then once we did that, we had to delete all of our copyrighted products, and then we actually had to start selling non-copyrighted products, and it still worked. Of course, it didn't work to the same extent, mainly because, you know, we try to find a niche that would still be related to the things that we were selling, and it did work a little, but it didn't work nearly as well. So that is actually when we decided to start the new store in 2018, and we started it in January. And of course, that store by now has done over 400,000. I'll leave the screenshot right here. That store has blown up since then. So that's why I'm saying I do think that this little strategy that we used for this store, even though it's not something we do anymore, it did give us the confidence to, and it planted the seed in our mind that this really was possible. It was possible to make a significant income from Shopify. So then that's what really pushed us to start this new store, and we went really hard. We invested more into our education, into ourselves, and it paid off immensely, of course, as you can see now. But prior to this, we were very hesitant to spend on Facebook, on any more Facebook ads help or courses or whatever, mainly because we had already done that and it had not done anything for us really. So we were really hesitant, and that's what really allowed us to, which was actually kind of a good thing, because it allowed us to seek other means, right? Other ways of doing things. And of course, I do gotta thank Tyler for, you know, making up this whole strategy, because if it wasn't for that, I still probably wouldn't know about ManyChat. And if you don't know about ManyChat, I do strongly recommend you check it out. They have when you sign up for it, it is free to sign up for. It's free up until 500 subscribers. And I do encourage you to check it out, and they actually do have a really solid like onboarding tutorial, I guess, because it is a little bit technical and kind of hard to get used to, and that's the main reason why for me it was really hard to actually start making money from it, whereas Tyler kind of like picked it up really quickly because he was really into it. So yes, and this is just one great example of a thing that works really well, that nobody else does, because after we found this out, of course, we were really doubling down on it. We downloaded apps on our store that would allow us to get more Messenger subscribers, and just, you know, we kept going on in this cycle, and it kept working super well. So, and I mean, with Messenger marketing, guys, really all it is like email marketing, but a little like on steroids pretty much. And this is why, guys, I always talk about the back end of your business, because Messenger marketing and email marketing are both back end systems, right? They're two things that you do after you convert somebody to your store, right? And this is actually how these major businesses and major stores are able to beat the competition all the time, because they're able to spend more on Facebook ads, for example, on the front end to acquire a customer, because they know their customer lifetime value. So what that means is they know that they can make, out of each customer that they have, that customer is gonna make them $50, for example, the whole time that they are their customer. So if you know that each customer is gonna make you $50, then you know that you can acquire a customer for, you know, $30, and that you're still gonna make profit. So that is how these businesses do it. Honestly, I do want to start making some more back-end videos showing you a little bit more about kind of like the things that we've learned up until this point in the back end, because it does help with, you know, staying profitable while learning Facebook ads. But of course, it kind of sucks because most people don't like watching back-end videos. In fact, every time that I've made a video about email marketing, it always just completely flops. And it does not do good at all. It doesn't get many views whatsoever. Let me know if you do want me to start making some more videos about these things, or kind of explaining concepts a little better. I do enjoy these type of videos for sure. It's actually pretty late over here. I did make a video earlier today, but I didn't like it at all after a while. I was like, man, this video kind of sucks. So I'd rather just really drop some value for my followers here and just really share a motivating story that's also packed with a lot of value in there. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I mean, I really like these type of videos a lot, guys, because these are really from the heart a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, and I hope you do too. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now, guys. I truly believe that this channel is gonna become the best e-commerce community of all time. and I really want you guys' help to make that happen. And of course, if you haven't joined the family yet, make sure you do so right now before all these bandwagon people start joining. But it doesn't matter, I still want them to join too, but you guys are the true OGs still, okay? And of course, the big thing about this community too is that I do want to get you guys excited about e-commerce. I do want you guys to know how possible it really is. But of course, just because something is possible does not make it easy. You have to put in the work. You have to have the determination to keep trying even after you fail a billion times. You have to always keep going with it. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope you noticed that the daily content grind is back. So I'm really excited about that, of course, because I was making daily videos, you know, before I moved out here, and then once I moved out here, I just got so busy that it just was not possible. But now that I'm a little more stable, everything is a little more calm, everything is kind of running more smoothly, I can finally start making daily videos, and I couldn't be happier about it. So guys, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see, and that's pretty much all I got for today. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.